How are you today? Fine. Fine, good. Okay, today we're going to start with mass media. So we are going to be talking about mass media, communication, TV, and others. Okay? Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay, great. No, Dauber, you're not. What a problem. Don't worry. Okay. To start with, I need you with a pen or a pencil on your desk. Okay. I'm going to give you this paper. Please don't look at it. Yes. Wait until everybody's ready. Don't read.
Why not?
Because you don't have to. You're not supposed to do it now. Ay, one. Okay. 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 One here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to play some music. What you have to do is to write your names here on the lines, and you have to pass, you write your name and you pass it to the next person. Very quickly, because the music can't stop. You have to finish before the music stops, okay? So write your name very quickly and pass it to the right, to the other person. Okay, do you understand what you have to do? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. Okay.
Children growing, women choosing, men go working, some go stealing. Everyone's got to make a living.
LMIQ. Shit, here, we off the block this year.
Went from a low to a lot this year.
Everybody mad at the rocks that I wear.
I know where I'm going and I know where I'm from. You hear lots in the air.
Here we at the airport out. Deep blocks on the block where everybody enforced out.
With a new white tee, you fresh. Nothing phony with us. Make the money, get the major, bring the homies with us.
Okay.
Teacher. Teacher.
Yes. Okay, everyone must have one paper. Who has two? Why is that? Why is that? Okay, give me one. Why do you have two? Another person? Give me one. Okay. Okay, now you can open your paper. Okay? Okay, now you are going to go around the class asking people some of these things. Quick questions. Okay, you have the questions, and for example, you hear number one, you have Luis. So you have to go to Luis and ask him, how many hours do you like to watch TV? Or how many hours do you watch TV? Okay, so you complete the information. Okay, so you must talk with everybody here. Look for the person and ask the question, and then complete the information, what you have missing there. Okay, do you get that? Yes. Yes? Okay, so please, let's stand up and look for the people, find out the information.
Please stand up. Please stand up.
6 hours, 1 hour a day.
1 hour.
Yes.
Please come here.
Hey, Elsa, come here. Hey. Daniel. Where's Daniel? Daniel.
One. Actually, like 2 hours. An advantage of TV is
We can get information about tomato around in a week, around 5 hours.
No, I think a problem of cars that is old cars.
let's say
What do you think so?
Daniel.
A disadvantage of TV is
The balance. A great commercial is. A great commercial. Generally, A disadvantage is. Anya, who is Anya? Advantages.
Era lo sexo.
A disadvantages of TV is.
A disadvantage that I think that the child don't know what they're seeing. I think it's good in some cases, but you know there is so many things that are bad too. Henry.
No, Ryan Phillips. Favorite TV show?
Laura.
My favorite TV show?
The best.
Chiquititas. Yeah, Chiquititas. Laura. And you. I was watching.
Shut up and get out. Everyone is advantage of TV. Everyone, one at disadvantage of TV. Jennifer Lopez Zeno.
Costa Rican show. 1 hour.
Una. A la semana. A la semana, 7.
Destinos de Melanie.
Felipe.
Melanie, a great commercial. You are Melanie? I like the one of
The best series
Video.
on TV.
Disadvantage of TV?
Well, some
You listen, yeah? Let me see, where are you? Where are you? You, okay. I asked you already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your name?
Julissa? Your name?
Adrian.
What? The best Costa Rican show is?
Venga. Disadvantage of the TV?
And violence. About commercial.
Which do you think Costa Rican show is?
Actor or actress? Brad Pitt. About commercial? No.
Don't worry, about commercial?
Amanda.
About commercial, man.
Bad commercial, man. All the commercial are bad.
All the commercials.
All the commercial are bad. Except the sport commercial.
Let me see. That's a very bad commercial.
Jason. Molly. Read love and love. Hey, George. Hey, George. Are bored. Julissa, what is Julissa? The best character. Wait. Your best.
Friends. Yes. Jorge, George, favorite TV show is?
Fernando brother. Daniel.
Brad Pitt.
Fernando brother.
Favorite TV show? Favorite TV show? Favorite TV show? Amanda, where are you?
Okay, finish. Okay, time is up. Okay, sit down, people. Time is up. Time is up. Time is up. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Time's up. Yes. We finish later. You don't get the prize.
Teacher, the music.
Music. Okay, let's see. What interesting information did you get from your classmates? What do you think was interesting about your classmates' information? What did you find?
Nobody liked this one.
Uh-huh. What do you mean, nobody? Men or women?
Men.
Oh, men don't like to watch.
All the men watch sport programs.
What else?
And then nobody has a best show in Costa Rica.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't like Costa Rican shows. Oh.
They don't like Atola.
Atola. How about commercials? What did you find?
Bad commercials.
Which one is the bad?
Like smoking commercials.
The smoking?
Beer.
Or what?
commercials.
Do you like them or you don't like them?
The commercials are so bad. I should like
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're boring.
Which one is the best commercial now on TV?
Nice commercial. The sports commercials are good, I think.
Sports, uh-huh. And the worst commercial? Coca-Cola is also one of those. And the worst commercial here now on TV?
From stores, I think they're the worst.
Uh-huh.
Or the commercial from ETV, that is a penguin. I don't know why. I don't know what is that commercial.
Uh-huh.
Can you send it?
Doesn't have sense.
Doesn't have sense. That's
And also Visa, the
Visa. Mm-hmm. Do you like them? Very creative, right?
And Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola too.
McDonald's.
How about documentaries? What do you find about documentaries?
They like them.
They don't see very much.
No, you don't like to watch documentaries about animals or
Read the news sometimes.
on news. You don't like to watch.
Just sport news.
Okay. What about game shows? Do you watch game shows? No. Not really. More or less. Okay, let's finish with this idea. What about technology? What do you think about technology and your classmates? What do they say?
in one word, it's advanced.
Advance, innovation,
Interesting.
interesting, huh?
But it depends that we use it.
Uh-huh. We can use it in a good way or in a bad way. It can help us, but it can destroy us.
Like in the wars. And
Teacher, I have a question.
in the evolution of the human being.
Uh-huh. Okay, very good.
Why you didn't talk about pornography?
Oh, we can talk about it, no problem. What do you want to tell us about pornography? What do they say about
It's too late.
Would you like to talk about that?
Yes, it's too late.
I'm sorry. Next class we're going to do it. Okay, so let's describe television in one word.
It's a box.
A box? Okay. Okay, we have a box.
Right?
Entertainment.
Funny. Education.
Information.
Okay, wait, not so fast. Education.
A way to
Culture.
distract. It's a distraction.
Violence.
Okay, can we place distraction in education, in entertainment?
No, because a distraction is sometimes a bad thing, I think.
Even knowledge.
Information.
Information.
Sometimes
Culture.
a waste of time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In what way is a waste of time? Who's like culture?
Because you could do a lot of things, not just being sitting there watching on the TV.
Okay, that will be with interaction. You need more interaction maybe with people or...
Of course.
So it's because there is no interaction?
The people lose themselves in the TV. That's a problem.
Uh-huh, like an addiction or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, it could be addictive.
Chains.
Influence.
Influence on who or what?
It depends, but there
But
is an
in everyone,
influence.
I think so.
Okay.
If an adult looks at a lot of violence, he will become violent.
Okay.
Think-
So it could be, how do we write it? Positive and negative or in everybody? How can we say that?
Both of them.
Okay. Influence in everybody.
Actually, mostly on the children.
Uh-huh. Why is that?
Because they always do what they see. They always do what they see because they don't know anything about the world. So they always say it and do what they hear and they see. So I
Yes,
think
for
that's
example, the heroes, like Superman, they try to do the same things or to fight. The things.
And they hurt them. Like the Teletubbies.
some kids like to do.
Because they are in the process of learning, they are like sponges, like they are absorbing everything, so they don't know what is good and what is bad.
And they think that only the television is normal. They do it.
They do what they look.
Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's see, I have here some statistics for you to discuss later. I want you to read. I want you to listen to. Okay, one of those is television viewers in the United States see on average one murder every 78 minutes.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
Really?
television viewers in the United States see on average one murder every 78 minutes. So let's suppose we are watching here, I don't know, maybe at night, that they have a lot of TV series. How many murders do you think you are going to see in a night?
A lot. The life is changing a lot. Everyone is getting more violent with every year.
Do you think that affects our society, that a lot of crime and things? Because it's so normal that you start watching TV and murders and murders and murders, so
You think it's normal?
can you learn that, right, on TVs? They are very specific
You can
sometimes.
see how you can kill a person and nobody knows how.
You think that is normal? That is your daily life?
Okay.
They're getting cold every day. They don't care about the human being. They just watch a murder and they are like normal. They don't care.
It's part of our lives.
People may have a wrong idea about real life.
You see? Okay, another one is that male adults are twice as likely as women to make the decision about what the family will watch on TV. In your homes, who decides what are you going to watch?
Nobody.
Nobody?
I decide. Each one.
Uh-huh. So you have your own TV?
No, but if I am alone, so I can see whatever I want.
And if your parents are at home?
Maybe we can do, a deal.
Do you watch TV with your families all together?
Sometimes. It depends on the program.
It is nice though, right? Or no? Because you have to share with your brothers and sisters or with your parents, and you don't like what they want to watch.
Yes.
It depends. It is in school. Everyone in the house watches. Yeah, it's an example.
My mother's always watching soap operas.
Oh yeah.
And the children watch cartoons.
Okay. Hey, the last one says, 95% of people over 12 years of age in the United States listen to the radio for over 3 hours every work day. How often do you listen to the radio? And what do you prefer, to listen to music or to watch TV?
Listen to music.
What's TV like? You listen.
And dance. I want to dance.
It's cool.
I like what
Me too.
Okay, excellent. Okay, now what I want to do is I want you to choose a paper, and we're going to have some advantages or disadvantages of television. And I want you to take one and put it on the blackboard, and you're going to tell me if it's an advantage or a disadvantage and why do you think that. Okay? Okay, they're going to be here. You select one. Okay, do I have a volunteer? Screaming, I want, I want. Come here, Jocelyn, it's very simple. Come here, Jocelyn.
I love you too.
It's not going to hurt. Okay, you're going to tell me. Okay. Around the TV and tell me it is what? Advantage, disadvantage? What do you think about it? Yes.
I think that some programs have don't tell the youngs about the wealth of the drugs, and
They can be confused, young people?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Jocelyn, you can call one of your classmates. Did they call you? Okay. What a coincidence. You wanted to talk about that.
Pornography.
I think that this, I don't know, for me it's a good topic. You can learn.
What about the children?
They need to learn.
Okay, we respect what he thinks. Okay, who's next, Albert?
I think that it's bad because you can concentrate on your studies or your work, or you only concentrate on watching TV.
Who's next, Amanda?
Well, I think this is a disadvantage because, as many people here said before, you can learn. It depends on the program, right? If you see a violent program, you'll want to imitate it, and if you see some peaceful program, you want to. I don't know. It affects your personality, and I don't know. That's it.
Okay. Who's next, my friend? Choose, man.
Well, TV addiction. Well, actually, it's an addiction because I can study if I think that I want to see television. Because some people get used to watch TV like, well, all the time they can. Because, well, actually, in my case, in my life, I always see television and I can study because I think, well, there's a program I like very, very much, and I think I can see it right now. Well, I will, so I want to study. Then I think that it's an addiction. Jorge.
Do you remember what is a couch potato?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Who are they? What do they do?
That's in front of the television
TV all the time
and eating
eating
and watching TV all the
So
time.
it is like TV addiction. It's the same. So the addiction of TV is a really bad problem because everyone is watching TV and they don't care about the people around them. They have family problems. They almost all the time they are violent. They don't like to be around the people. They don't do some activities. They get fat because of their, or they don't eat. These are like antonyms. So that's all that I have to say.
Okay, very good. Who are you going to call?
Let me see. Lopez. Thank you.
Okay, I think that the values are things that the TV don't show us, like in another times, you know. Now in the TV programs, we can see so much values like in the past we saw. So I think that in TV now, there is not so much values to see.
Okay. Who are you going to call?
Albert.
Very nice.
Okay, sex, I think that is a natural thing, but many times that the children look this and they are so young for these things, then are so bad.
Okay, very good. What's next?
Who's next?
Melanie.
Well, the people have this effect of advertisement because when the people see models, they want to try to do the same things, so like makeup, and they want to look like the models, the makeup and that things, and want to be thin, and they have products to make the people thin, and they want to do the same things. So that's a problem.
Okay, very good. Okay, 3 more people. Call someone else.
Okay, this is advantages of the television because the people can know the different types of kinds of people.
Okay, very good. What's next, my friend?
Melissa.
Art is advantage and it's very important for the culture for herself and all the people, and in the kids it's important to learn this kind of things.
Okay, very good.
Laura.
Well, I think that the language is very important because it's very important to learn about other culture and other language because you learn about the other people and you can to travel to other countries, and it's very interesting and fun.
Okay, very good. Okay, so as we can see, well, we have more here, more of the red, and the red is like the negative because you select more of this color, but it doesn't mean this television is only a bad thing. We also have, you have to balance all of them, right? Okay. I want you to make 4 groups. I am going to give you something to read. You're going to read and you're going to plan a role play about what is in here. These are like 4 different things about television. So let's make groups of 4, 5. 4 groups of 5, please. And I give you what you have to read, and then you plan a short role play. So you're going to have like 5 minutes to plan how are you going to represent what is in here, okay? Let's make the groups. 5. Let's get together.
No se fue porque usted tiene el micrófono ahí, entonces todo se escucha.
Teacher,
Fine.
can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, sure. You have to read it and then decide a role play to represent. Why only 3 people? We need 2 people here. You don't have.
TV brings the whole world to me. On the evening news and the all news channels, I learn about events in the outside world, politics, the environment, recent changes in technology and medicine, and so on. I like game shows and travel programs too, and I love comedies. I think it's important to be able to laugh. You can even watch shows in other language and go shopping by TV with the major national networks, CBS, NBC, ABC, the educational and cable channels, and the extra sports and movie channels. I have a choice of 50 different programs at the same time. Maybe I'll get a satellite dish. Then I'll have even more choices.
So, what are we going to do? Now we have to do our own play. We can do that. Now we watch TV and we want to go with him and we let's go to the movies. No, I want to watch TV. I go to the beach. No, I have to watch TV on the weekend and something like that.
Yes, but when we are to talk.
The program is about that he loves to watch TV and he don't do anything. He only watches TV and watches TV and watches TV. I was saying that you got the role play, we was watching TV and we want to go with you. Now let's go to where you go and talk on.
So I am addicted.
Yes. And you don't want to go. You don't want to go with us because you have what you want or you like to watch TV.
Okay, entonces I will do sit, watch TV, and I don't talk with me. Shut up.
Please, I have to.
I'm watching TV. Shut up.
But if you say it's like the same.
It's the same. Another thing.
So what they do?
We go to dance.
Dance.
You are the actors?
Yeah. I go. I tell go dance.
And I accept or I just stay in my home watching TV? Okay. It's easy. Teacher, we are ready. Teacher, we are ready.
You're ready?
Yep.
Okay.
To go to play soccer or play.
To a soccer game. Soccer match.
But
yeah, but the question is, where is the TV? Where is the TV? We need a box. Teacher, do you have a box? In this class? Because the box is the TV, and I'm just.
Teacher. After I call you to the board and talk about this problem.
We are supposed to fight with them?
Yes, and if fight and you are listening to music and you are watching TV, the names are the same. Yes. And I put all in the living room and talk about this problem and maybe look at information program like a National Geographic. Yes. Yes, I like this idea. Other idea?
No, it's the, I don't know.
It's
not
fine.
better.
It's okay.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Who want a TV?
In the conversation, we wanna be disappointed with you. Obvious.
Yes. And I say you when I talk with you. I talk with you. I am talking with you, and
And at the start, where are we supposed to be? No, in which place? Which room?
in the bedroom.
Okay,
You
and
in
we
the
are in
bedroom. Are you? Can
we are in the living room.
maybe in the chicken.
Kitchen.
Kitchen. In the kitchen. And in the kitchen and the bedroom and the living room. Watching TV.
Teacher.
Okay, ready, people?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Who wants to start? Volunteers. Okay, let's go. You don't need so many things.
Hey, Delbert, let's go to play soccer.
No.
Oh, sorry.
At noon? Hi, Tower. Tower, I'm hungry. Do you want to go with me to have lunch?
No.
Please.
I'm not hungry.
Please.
No.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, Tower.
Hello.
Why did you not went to school?
I don't like this school.
But we have a homework. Do you want to go with me to the
Doesn't matter. I'm just watching TV.
But it has a lot of points. You have to go with me and do the report of
Go
science.
along. I don't really want to. Just need to watch TV.
Well,
Hi, Tower. Let's go to dance. I know a new disco.
I'm not bad at that.
Go. You're so good.
Finish. Okay, very good. Let's continue with this group. Go ahead.
We have to, we will represent, like we were 3 foreigners and we came to this country on learning English, seeing the TV. Let's go.
So we are going to be talking in Spanish. Ahora sí, ¿qué vamos a hacer estos días?
Y llegamos y no sabemos hablar nada.
Sí, ¿cómo hacemos para comunicarnos con esta gente aquí?
No sé.
A ver,
Sí, hagámosle algo.
sí, veamos a ver si se puede hacer algo.
Son una noticia.
Sí, algo es algo. Después las podemos poner en inglés y algo sabemos así.
Yo lo mismo, no tenemos
Pero viéndolas primero en español y luego en inglés, así vamos a ir aprendiendo poco a poco. Entonces,
Ay, ¿qué es lo que acaba de decir?
No entendí nada.
No, pero dijo algo, como que me entendí, dijo radio, ¿eso será radio?
Creo que sí. No sé.
No, para el
Entiendo.
diccionario. Yeah, radio es radio.
Ah, ya.
Ah, sí.
Entonces podemos usar la televisión como maestra nuestra y así vamos a poder hablar inglés y nos vamos a poder comunicar con la gente.
Ahora busque las noticias a ver si las dan en español también. Mira, sí.
Sí, ya no. Entonces aprendamos con eso.
Sí, podemos usarlo como medio.
Hey, I be the TV. Could I be the TV?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay, this is our main idea. It's like a person who thinks that maybe she can see a murder in the TV, but she don't import. It's not important. Important. She doesn't import. So, but in the real life, maybe if it's a friend or a brother, and there is the murder, so she don't feel the same thing.
She is a normal girl that watches TV every day, the news. He is the news presenter. We are criminals, and he is her brother.
So we will start now. Well, this is the news for today. Jorge Estrada McDermott was killed today at La Carpio. The police is doing all they can to catch the criminals. They are already identified. We have a picture of them. They are Luis Lopez and Fernando Rojas. Well, so for all the people, I will tell you that they are very dangerous. So be very careful. You have to be very careful. If you see them on the street, you have to call the police right now, in that very moment, because I repeat, they are very, very, very dangerous. So be careful. You hear, Shanley?
That is very bad.
Shannon, go to that park. They are a beautiful day.
Hey man, I want your cellular phone now. So give me your cellular phone. Give me your cellular phone.
Well, the main idea of this roleplay is to tell the people that sometimes we see some things in TV and we think these are real life. But when you really live those things, you see that this is not real life. You can't believe everything you see on TV.
The fact is that this isn't happening with you, so you don't care about it. But you don't think that some people is really, really, well, there's some people are getting hurt with this. So,
thank you.
Okay, this is my wife, Julieta, and these two are my daughters, and we're going to represent family problem.
Laura, won't you take a dinner? Laura? Dali? Dali? Dali, one moment, going to take the dinner?
No, I don't want.
I know.
Hello,
Hi,
honey.
honey. How are you?
How was your day?
Very bad. I have a problem in house.
What do you mean?
The girls don't put me attention.
What's that? Why?
I don't know. Laura only all the day in the bedroom, only listen the radio and don't read, don't study, and Dalia is too.
I'm going to talk with the girls. I'm going to tell them so we can come and see a documentary program. Maybe that's best for them because they don't want to read. Maybe we could see TV and learn.
Yes.
So I'm going to call them. Why don't you go talk to Laura, what he says, and I talk.
Okay.
Okay?
Laura,
Honey?
open the
Come
door
on.
right
But
now,
I
please.
don't look at my favorite.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
We are going to say to see a documental about the one your mother wants to see in National Geographic. So we're going to see with the family.
See?
All right?
This program is very, very
See,
boring.
Laura, please.
Maybe you can learn something.
Yes. Put attention, and after you decide what do you watch in the television.
Okay.
So the program finished. What did you like about it?
I can learn about my favorite animal.
Oh,
What
see?
is?
The butterfly. It's
Ah,
very
okay.
beautiful.
Yes. And you, Laura?
I like to listen music every
Laura, please. Say me something. What do you think about this program?
There is very important, very beautiful one.
Okay, we're going to do this every week. Did you hear? So come on.
Stand up and go to study.
Okay. We're representing a family and a boy that is called Bobby. He's always watching TV and he doesn't care about his parents and his friends. He's only watching TV. I'll be Bobby, he'll be a friend, he'll be another friend, and they'll be my parents. Okay, let's start. Cool! This is way cool! Oh, a lot of violence, a lot of blood. Ugh, this is very cool! I'm watching this every day, every time of the week. Cool. Wow.
Okay, Bobby, go to sleep now.
Hey, I don't want to go. I'm watching that program.
Go to
Hey,
sleep now.
get out of here. I don't want to go. No.
Please.
I don't want to go. Ah.
It's so late. Bobby, let's go to bed.
I hate this. I will watch TV all the time.
I believe I have to take out the TV set.
Your son have a very big problem. I don't know. He watches TV every day.
We made to take out the TV and put it in the garage. And let's do another activity.
Okay, go.
At the next morning, hey, where's my TV? Where's my TV? Where's my TV?
Said it's in here
Why did you do that? I want to watch my program.
because you have to do another thing.
I don't want to do other things. I want to watch my program.
Go here.
Oh, where
Let's go look for Bobby.
I don't know, maybe he's watching the TV like all the time.
Let's go look for him.
Let's go.
we have to
Hi.
stay more time with your friends.
What are you doing here?
Hey man, let's do something different.
I want to watch TV. Let's go to your home to watch TV. Let's go to your home.
My TV is bad.
What are you doing here? Get out of here. I don't want you here. Man. Let's go.
What's happening?
Get out of my house. I want to watch TV right now. 1 week later, what happened with you? Why you don't go to play with your friends? I want to play with my friends now. I'm very boring here.
It's a good idea.
Oh yeah, but I don't need the TV anymore. I don't think so. My TV is gone, but I'm happier than the last week. I don't know why. Could you explain it? I don't know.
Because you just spend a lot of time watching TV and it's a problem.
Oh, excuse me, my father. Excuse me, my father. I will play with my friends. Hi.
Hi.
Let's play soccer.
Let's go, Bobby. How are you feeling?
Fine. I don't need the TV anymore, man.
Okay, the last thing we have for today about also TV and how it influences our lives would be a talk show. We're going to do a mini talk show. We have just some minutes to plan it and to do it. So, I am going to need 2 presenters, the hosts, okay, or hostess of this program, right, the talk show. I need some people in favor and some people against. So maybe we can have, would you like to be hosts? Because I have you there, so you can be in favor and against, or you want to decide what role? In favor? So you're going to be against television? It's okay, or you want to change? It's okay. Okay, in favor, against. So here, I need the host. You want and another person with him? Okay, Luis. You two are going to be in charge of the program and give people a chance to defend or talk about that. I need some guests also. Okay, here we're going to have a psychologist. We need some people to be in the program. We can have a teenager, a child, maybe we have a singer. You would like to be a singer? You want to be a? Okay, you can be, no problem. So we have psychologists, nutritionists. Okay, so you're going to have 5 minutes and you're going to plan how are you going to defend your point of view, and you are going also to have your own points of view, okay? And the host, you're going to be together planning the questions and how are you going to moderate the people to speak here.
It's all about television.
About television, advantages, disadvantages, okay? So the host, get together, and the guests we're going to have in the program come here, so you decide who you are going to be. You are a different person here.
Here we are. Good night. This is the talk show Yes or No. We have today a group of people that is against the television and some that is favor of television and some kind of professional in here. And
yes, we have Fernanda that she's a psychologist. We have Luis that he's a drugger. We have
he's non-professional.
She's a very famous singer. And we have Julissa that she's a nutritionist. Well, as you already know, we will now talk about the televisions. So we will ask all of you, what do you think? Why you think the television is good, and why you think that why you think that television is bad, and why you think that television is good?
So start here. Why do you think television is not good for our lives?
Well, I think it is bad because I have a little sister and she spends a lot of hours in front of the TV, and it is a bad thing because she doesn't do exercise anymore.
I think that the violence is a big point in the TV. It's a big point why we are against the violence in all channels, in all the programs. You can see violence, any kind of violence.
I was thinking that television was a good mean, but since I read some statistics, I learned that 75% of the children try to do the same things that they see in the television. So that's where we are against the television.
Also pornography, because children see things and try to do the same things that they are not have age to do. Also the smoke, the cigarettes and the alcohol.
Yeah, I am agree, I'm agree with that. I see a lot of TV and with the passage of time, I learned how can I smoke. At the beginning with a cigarette, but at the end, oh man. Yeah, I really agree with that.
Well, is there someone that wants to give us your point of view, like why the television is good?
Actually, if you want, we prepare a lot of advantages. Each one of us have one or two advantages about television. Do you want to? If you want us to tell, you could say it. You want us to start now? Yes. Okay. First of all, we have the information. Of course, information with the news of all around the world, and of sports. We have sports. We have murders, news, but this is real life. We should know that it's real life. Everything that happens around the world is the fault of the parents that the children see every murder or every bad news because they are not there. They're not there to protect them. Okay. Of course, we have the nature too. We learn a lot of nature. They do some documentaries, and we learn a lot of it because we see new animals, the kind of things that we didn't know. So if you want, you could continue.
Okay, the culture. The television is a free travel because in this when we're in other country and other cultures and language.
Well, the health. You can see in the TV a lot of healthy programs they help you to feel better with yourself and with everyone around you.
In the education way, I think that the TV give important programs to learn. For example, the Discovery Channel gives many information about animals, about everything. Also, you can learn how to cook with Tia Florita or something like this, but it's good. I think that television is good.
Yes, I agree, because some kind of programs have tips for the people that have a healthy life, and in some programs give recipes for the vegetarian people and can eating a good food for the health.
Yes, but we have some kids don't eat because they just watch TV and they have a bad.
I agree in this, but I think that it's important the adult supervision.
Well, I think the values, actually there are a lot of TV series that teach us values, like the OC or Friends, where you can see people interact with each other, you can see how people care one to each other, and you can learn a lot of things just by watching TV, things that people that are, I don't know, close to the world can see without TV.
Okay, the art, I believe, sorry, Shelley that is a singer, I believe that the music is an art. Then the television helped that all the people know this beautiful form of art. I believe it.
Yes, I agree. Music is an art. You have to enjoy it. Nobody, no matter what you. I think that it's important what are you singing. That's all.
So Fernando, you're the psychologist. You hear the opinion of the against and the favor. Do you think television is good, bad, or there is a balance between both?
Well, I think that sometimes television is good or bad depending on which kind of person is watching it. Because let's say for example, someone is looking at a violent program, and one kind of people will say, I love this, and they will try to imitate it. But if another kind of people watch it and they say, I don't like this, I won't see this anymore. So it depends sometimes in the kind of people that is watching it. But there are some programs that, with no doubt, they are or good or bad. Let's say documentaries, we can't find anything bad in them. They're trying to teach us something. But the same pornography, we can't find anything good in them. So it depends.
But what in some things, like when some program talks about sex, there are lots of parents that they don't speak with they don't tell their sons what's sex. There are, I suppose that there are a lot of the children that have a lot
that
of questions.
depends in the kind of family you're living in. Because if your parents taught you this when you were little, you won't have any doubts. But these people make these programs for that kind of people that do not know anything about sex, and even for adults, they also need to learn something.
There are sometimes ignorance, so they should learn. That's why that's the censored programs also. That's why these kind of programs are late in the night, because the children should be sleeping, but the parents didn't control that. That's the problem. That's the issue in this case. I think so.
There's a big difference between pornography and the sex programs.
Of course, because the sex programs are
for education.
Yeah,
exactly. And they're trying to teach us. They're doing a good thing. But pornography is like more explicit than.
That's for
that kind of
perverts,
people.
I think. Yeah, exactly. If an adult sees pornography, it's not because he wants to learn something, because I suppose, So if some adults see pornography, it is because he's a pervert.
Yeah.
But what about a child?
Yeah, they are innocent creatures. They don't deserve to see that kind of things.
That's why every program has its own rate, like everyone, or nature, every program has that.
And the parents should control that.
I've never seen a documental about sex, so I think there will be. I think that we have to have some documentaries about this, because there are lots of children that doesn't know anything about it, and they need to.
That's why they became violators or perverts. That's the problem. That's why the society is getting worse every day.
And the television always opens doors to other kind of mass media, like radio, even TV games, and even you can find the negative aspects of this in the games, but they also have the radio.
But this is like in life. It's like a yin yang, a bad part and a good part. Everything has a good part and a bad part. We should know that. So we shouldn't get like angry with that kind of how do I say, like a communication way. So we shouldn't disagree with that. The technology is growing every day, and with the evolution of the man, I think so.
I agree with you, but what about the violence? You can see violence in all the cartoons.
I have a question for Ingrid. You say that music is art, and what is your opinion about violence in the video games?
I think that you choose what you have to see.
We can choose that our children.
Okay.
It's your responsibility.
Yes.
That's what you teach.
Yes, but we can teach to our children. But when we need to work, when nobody is in home, when they come to the school, they just watch TV and we can teach them.
In this case, it's important the education that you give support your daughters and your sons.
In that case, you can eliminate the channels that you think are not good for your daughters and sons. I don't know, you can just eliminate them, and when you want to see it, you put it back. That's all. It's the parent fault.
Or maybe the TV can do different programs or different cartoons, not violence in the day, just in the night. Just at
As
night.
I said before, it's your responsibility. If you say, you talk, teach to your children, this is good, this is bad. When they see the program on TV, they will know, hey, this is what I'm seeing, but I know it's bad, I won't do this.
But sometimes they are too difficult.
You think all the children are
They
going
are
to do
difficult
it?
because you didn't teach them, taught them. You didn't taught them well, so we should have a balance about the television. I'm trying to explain that with all my partners that are here agree with the agreement of the television. So I think that you aren't like wrong. You aren't wrong, but we also have to have a different conscience about it. The television is also good, but it also has some bad things.
So we agree that television depends on the way we look, and we teach to our sons how to they look. What they think is good is in part good and in part bad. The way we look at. So that's all. Here, good night to our TV watchers, and we will continue tomorrow.
And thank you to all the guests and you, the doctors. I mean, well, that's all for tonight. Thanks.
Okay, the last thing we're going to do, so I know you want to go home, I'm going to give you on this piece of paper, very like, in 2 minutes, you're going to write down. Let's imagine that we have the chance for censorship, for the censors to know our opinion. What do we want to be included, or what do we want to be excluded from TV? So we are going to write, yes, here, on the back, you're going to write as if you were interested in having something. You have more? Write down what are your concerns? What do you want for the children here in Costa Rica? What do you want for you teenagers? If you want something to be taken into account so they can make the TV guides and they can include the things you're interested in, and they can exclude the things that are making our children violent or aggressive, or the crime increasing in this society. So just take 2 minutes, 1, 2 minutes. So can you pass them? And write a small letter, a suggestion that you would like to tell very quickly. 2 minutes, 1 minute. Pass them, pass them, pass them. Yes. What would you tell them to censor your suggestions? What do you want they to have in the TV guides, in daily TV guides? Or what you don't like? Oh, no. About everything. The programs you like or you don't like, commercials. Tell them something to the censor office.
How do you say admiradora?
Admire? I admire, or I am a fan.
So, teacher.
Okay, almost ready?
Yeah.
Don't copy.
like to share?
I will.
Okay.
Well, I think that in order to make a better world, a better world, we have to start now teaching the children to be good persons. And it seems that the television has a lot of influence on them. So I think that it would be good if we make more documentals and commercials about this, to help them to be better persons every day. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I think you should program more educational shows or programs because in this changing world, there are many and more things coming up, so we need to be updated in all the areas like sex, technology, education, politics, nature, and all that kinds of things. And you can eliminate the very bad programs that are hazardous for us, but not all, because we need entertainment as well.
Okay, very good.
To the people of the censor's office, I know that the office is doing their best efforts to skip our children of the programs that they shouldn't watch. So it's a letter to tell you that the censor office shouldn't change the schedule but eliminate all that bad programs or pornography and violence. The parents should also teach them about it. The life is evolving, so we should do it too.
Very good. Okay, one more to finish.
Not so much violence in all the programs we look at because today the majority of the programs we look, they have little violence. There are some ones that have a lot and some ones that have not much, but there is violence in all the programs, I think, or in the majority. Yes.
Okay, somebody wants to read there. Okay.
TV is good and funny, but it's dangerous. Be careful.
Okay. You want to read? Okay.
To the TV stations, Mortanel, you have to prevent the people of this kind of shows, movies, TV programs, because some of them shows a lot of violence. And to our fathers and brothers, they have to teach us and to teach the teenager what are good and what are bad.
About the TV for the children that will be my sons, I think I will not let them watch a lot of TV because they have to do more of things like read sports and hang out with friends.
Okay, good.
Well, maybe the people that control the programs must eliminate some programs because the children will do the same things they see, so they will be the future of all the world, of every country. So we don't want to see more killers and more dangerous and bad people.
Well, I think I talk for everyone and I say God bless the ones that made the television.
Okay. Anyone else? Is that all right? Okay. So, thank you. So you can go home now.
Woo!